So the day has come. We are unboxing the Conqueror's Blood Ultimate Collector's Edition. I am beyond excited. This is the first time I will be looking at the final version. I have received the dummy copy already, but dummy copies don't have the full interior inside of them. As you can see, this is all wrapped up in plastic, and I'm just dying to see what's inside. So we're going to use this cell phone SIM tray prick to open up the plastic. And we're going to get this thing off. Oh, it's tough plastic. Okay. There we go. Now the first thing we have to do is we have to smell the leather. Yep, it has that new car smell. And I mean, this thing is just beautiful. So yeah, these slip cases are faux leather. They feel good to touch. It's textured. Yeah, I mean, it's special. Okay, let's pull this thing out. Let's pull this baby out. We're gonna go with the back cover first. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, that foil is just awesome. And there we go. The front cover of the Conqueror's Blood Ultimate Collector's Edition. You've also got foiling on there, and you've got some embossing. The hands are embossed. Yeah, this is my favorite, this little circle here. Take a look at these page edges. I'm actually more excited for this than I was for the Gunmetal Gods Ultimate Collector's Edition, because I know that we perfected this. So we looked at everything that was in Gunmetal Gods and we improved it however we could. Okay, let's open it up. Let's put this aside and let's open this thing up. Check out the interior. Like I said, I have not seen the interior because the dummy copy does not have the full interior. Take off the dust jacket first. Okay. Side. All right. Check it out. Isn't that just gorgeous? Okay, here we go. There's so much that I want to show you inside of here. It's just, there's almost too much because we really went all out. So we'll start with this end page. Yeah, by Omar Barakonal. Just beautiful. Stunning work. And then we'll go on to the tip-in page. There's my signature. I hand signed, I think, around 4,000 of these, somewhere in that ballpark. And right here we've got the first illustration, the first of many interior illustrations. This one by Andrew Molesky. Yeah, it came out brilliantly. And this is the only interior illustration printed on normal paper instead of glossy paper because it's attached to the tip-in page right here. All right. So this is my first real taste of the interior. This is the spot color we used, red. Came out beautifully. Love the spot colors. Love them. Absolutely love them. Let's go past the forward. Table of contents, of course. And here you've got a list of all the color illustrations in the entire book. So this is a great page to reference. And yeah, we've got the thick paper on here. 95 GSM, I believe. It's definitely a lot thicker than Gunmetal Gods was. And that's the first chapter header. Love the spot color. The spot color is just gorgeous. Okay, let's take a look at the interior illustration. So let's start with this one by Hazim Amin. And will you look at that? It's got an accompanying black and white illustration. Yeah, I love that they're facing one another this time. That's been a huge improvement. Okay, let's head to the next one. Right here. There you go. This one is called An Eye for a Soul. I love this one. I think Andrew Molesky captured this scene brilliantly. The colors, oh man, the colors are so good. All right. Let's go to the next one. Let's just keep going. Right here, right here. Oh, and this one is obviously very familiar to readers of Conqueror's Blood. It is the original cover. And a lot of people don't believe this, but all the covers in the series are scenes from the books, which is why I can include them as interior illustrations, because it's literally a scene from the story. All right, let's check out the next one. This is actually maybe my personal favorite one by Andrew Molesky, because this scene is just wild, and to see it brought to life like this, holy hell! I mean, yeah, I love this. I love it. I love this one. Okay, there's so much more. There's so much more. Boy, is there more. Right here, another one by Hazim Amin. Love how he incorporates that black and white element, and we put it right there on the page with the text. Beautiful colors, as usual, with Hazim's stuff. Okay, and so there's one more thing that I think, another thing that Hazim Amin did that I really love, and this is something that we didn't do with Gunmetal Gods, is we've got this one right here, which is a black and white illustration using the spot color strategically, I would say. And it's just printed on normal paper. It's not a tip-in. It's there along with text from the book. And, you know, this sort of thing I want to do more of, where we use the spot color in the black and white illustrations. So that's something I'm, really happy we pulled off. On to the next one. This one also by Hazim Amin. He captured the scene brilliantly. And again, we used the spot color strategically right there on the sword. You can see the little blood rune that she's drawn onto the sword is red. So we used that spot color. So it's a subtle touch, but people who know the story will get it. Will get why we did that. And it will, and as you're reading the story with this edition, it's something you'll definitely love. All right, and another one by Hazim Amin. This is probably my favorite one that he did. Full color spread. Just magnificent. Just absolutely gorgeous. I love this so much. So much. Okay, let's keep going. We've got a few more. Right here, another one by Andrew Molesky. This is obviously a really intense scene from the book, but it's so cool to see it brought to life like this. Yeah, just fantastic. All right, so we've got one more. Last but definitely not least, this one is by Ali Shimhak, who is, as you know, is one of my favorite illustrators. There we go. There you go. Just holy hell. Fantastic. And that is all of the interior illustrations. Here is the back and page by James Holtzman. Absolutely fantastic. Featuring Zedra and Syra. I love these kind of dueling pictures. Here's another look at the end page. So vibrant. Oh, and this is the other chapter header right here. That looks incredible. Love it. And it even looks subtly like this gray is blue, which I also love. I love how when you combine colors, when you add a color around a section that's gray, it can make the gray look colorful. All right. Now, we're not done because we haven't looked at the maps. And yes, I said maps plural because we've got two maps in here. This is the normal, regular regional map. And you might be wondering, well, isn't this map supposed to be fold out? Well, no, because for story reasons, I chose as our fold out map the city map. Just look at the city map. Isn't this something else? And this is something that we did not do with Gunmetal Gods that I'm so happy we got to do with Conqueror's Blood. And because Conqueror's Blood takes place mainly in this city, Khanbajar, I decided that it makes more sense to have this as the fold-out map. Now, going forward with the other books, I'll make a decision on what makes more sense, whether we should do the fold-out map as the city map or a regional map. It all depends on the story. But because in Conqueror's Blood, it takes place mostly in this one city, this is the map I really wanted to feature as our fold-out map. Boy, is it stunning. Just look at those colors. Look at the detail. Like, I'd never written such a long brief before to an artist. This was pages and pages of explanations of where all the buildings are exactly in the city, how the city is designed, everything, from the book is, we paid a lot of attention to detail to this to make it exactly like the city is in the book with all the locations there. So this is kind of like the crowning jewel. And this was the $125,000 stretch goal. So it's absolutely worth the spot. And holy hell, did it come out brilliantly. So that's it. That's almost everything. We've got, of course, I did not take this out yet. It's hiding here. The little ribbon. I got to pull it out. Yeah, there we go. So this ribbon, red on one side, as voted by backers, red on one side, and this beautiful gold on the other side. Isn't that? And it just matches so well. I'm really glad those were the chosen colors by the backers because it matches so well with everything. Like, it goes so well. Red and gold just goes so well with this entire package. Yeah, so that's it. I'm so excited for backers to receive this. I mean, we put our heart and soul into this, and there was so much work that the entire team did to just make this stand out the way that it does. Yeah. Conqueror's Blood, the Ultimate Collector's Edition.